Peace, peace, love, and light. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit the like and a subscribe. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe and always come back and see me for your readings. Today I am speaking to Sagittarius. I pray that you are well, that you have your health, your inner peace, and that the universe has sent abundance and blessings into your life and will continue to do so. You can now find me on TikTok at Child of Oshun. It's spelled Oxum on the TikTok. And you can find me on Instagram as well at of Oshun. Oshun is the spelling there. You can find those links in the description of the video. Okay. I am modeling the Oshun mask, which is now available on my Etsy shop online. You can shop online. That link is in the description of the video as well. And don't forget, you can also contact me for personal readings, answers to questions, and birth chart interpretation. You can find that information. You can pay through the Etsy site and set up your consultations there. All right, let's get started. Now, Sag, I started your reading and I had to start the video over. So the cards are already out. I'm using the fountain deck today. Here they are. And I'm going to use all 4 decks, so you'll see them. Now, this is what's happening. The Fool is out. The 6 of Wands is out. I pulled some of the other cards. And what happened is, it looks like you're aware of this, but it looks like there are people either in your neighborhood, your neighbors, or people that you work with who are talking about you. There's gossip and some slander about you. There are people who are watching and making assumptions about your money and your home. They might even be gossiping about can you afford your home or can you keep it? Something like that is going on. And it's tied to your money. There was a lot of swords. The swords cards were coming out, which lets me know that there's some talk here. You yourself, it looks like you're waiting on some money with the Knight of Coins here. We're going to clarify that. And here's the 7 of Swords, which is, again, the slander, betrayal, gossip, lying and deceit. It looks, but it's in the reverse. So it feels to me like this is something you're trying to avoid, or that there's other people doing this to you. Okay, let's see. Why is the Knight of Coins here? Knight reversed. Knight of Cups. Some of you have a love partner that you were waiting on them to help you financially, and it looks like you have to kind of do it all on your own. And looks like you have to rely on yourself, and this is financial, money related. Okay. 7 of Swords. Some of you were planning a trip. It looks like maybe you were going with your lover or your partner. You might have been going with a new person, and looks like the trip has, you might have to cancel it because it looks like the other person is not coming through with their share of the money. So you might have to cancel or postpone this trip because the other person doesn't have the money to give you, or you're going to have to end up going alone. This is what's coming forward, okay? It feels to me, Sag, like you got your money issues are not being helped by other people. Like you got to do it on your own. A lot of cards reversed here. 7 of Cups, 9 of Wands reversed. 7 of Cups. Money's messed up here. This is leaving you without options, without choices. Some of you are about to cut ties with a lover because they can't help you. It's like you're in this all alone, all by yourself, paying all the bills by yourself, taking care of responsibilities by yourself. And this person, you might feel like they're only good for one thing. And they're not even that good at that. But they're definitely not helping you financially. You know, you got bills to pay. There's places that you want to go. You want to go away as the summer's coming. You want to take some trips. And this person is holding you back from that. And there could be people, like I said in the beginning, you got neighbors or coworkers who are aware that you got a partner who can't provide. Or they're not stepping up. Why are these people in your business? 9 of Wands. You're trying to manifest some other ways to stay afloat, to handle your business, because you realize you can't depend on other people. Some of you are really trying to perform some type of miracles, some type of magic to keep your stuff going. You may be turning to some spirituality to keep you out of the poorhouse. You know, it's like this is your last option here, is to kind of, do some candle magic or some spell work or call in some angels or even appeal to your ancestors. It's like that's your only option here, you know. But it looks like that's going to work though. If you need to call on ancestors or guardians, it looks like that's going to be what helps you get out of this financial bind. The World. Yeah, there are people around you. It's like you're surrounded by negativity, gossip, negative talk, people who don't do their job, you know. It's the people around you. Let's see, the World. If you have been in a situation where your money's been messed up for a while, understand that this was a karmic cycle. Or you might have somebody around you who was not good for you financially. They mess up your credit and they don't give you any help. They could be a karmic. You're fighting hard to stay out of the poorhouse and to protect what you have. Some of you are, if you're over a certain age, if you are approaching 30, or if you're approaching middle age, mid-50s, you are kind of coming out of a cycle. And you know, the karma is kind of coming back to you. This is Saturn energy. So it's having to pay for things that we've done when we were younger, things in the past. It also means that you could be connected to someone who has a lot of karma, and some of that karma has kind of fallen on you as well. The 5 of Wands is here, falling in your environment. So there are people around you who just don't do right. They can't get it together. They may be relying on you to bail them out of certain things. 5 of Wands. Hold on. 1, 2. You might have somebody at work who doesn't do what they're supposed to do, like a manager, a boss, somebody in a leadership position who's not really a good leader. Maybe they don't need to have that position because they just don't know what they're doing. You could have, again, there seems to be a lack of support, and it's also tied to work. And I've been saying this, I think, for maybe the last 2 years for you. A lot of you, you have a job that's just not, it's not working out. A lot of negativity at the job. Let's see. 6 of Swords. Oop. Some of you want to leave your job, or you just want to completely leave the whole situation. Yep, there it is. Occupation. Some of you are ready to quit. Some of you do a lot of work, and what you get paid is not equivalent to the amount of work that's expected of you. So you're kind of done with that. There could be secrets at work. Maybe other people are getting raises and you're not. There's some type of deception or trickery going on at work here that you're not quite aware of it. Or there could be a situation where you're aware of some things, some of the lies and deceit that go on at work, but then there's still some other things that you're not aware of. Remember, the Fool card was the first one out. So some things you know about, but there's still some hidden things that are going on here. And it looks like once they come out, it could really force you to consider leaving. You know? Let's see. Some of you feel like this is just a dead-end position. It's not going anywhere. There's no what they call room for growth. There's no other higher position for you to move in. And it looks like there's a person in power who has the power to make that decision whether you move up or not. And it looks like they could be a little abusive with their power. Like they could be a bitch or just be an a-hole in really giving you what you deserve. They use their power in a very negative way. It's very unbalanced, some of the dynamics that go on within your job. But it looks like you don't really cause an argument about it. Maybe there's some times when you should kind of speak up about it, but it looks like you're not really fighting and arguing. You're just making plans to be gone, to get out of there. Okay? Let's see. I just want to pull some more cards. Some of you are distracting yourself with debauchery. That's fun, hanging out, drinking, smoking, partying. You like when you're not working, this is what you're doing. Because the work is just such a headache that you're like, I have to enjoy myself in some way. You want to be released from burdens, released from power struggles. A lot of you are not emotionally tied to the work. You want a new job, a new beginning. I see some of you quitting your job. You're considering leaving. All right? So we'll see what happens with that, what you're going to do, what decisions you're going to make right now, Sagittarius. All right? That's my message for you this week. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe, and we'll come back and we'll continue the story and see what you're going to do. What decisions are you going to make, Sagittarius, for your happiness? All right? Peace.